Who could have ever have thought in a moment things would change from what we knew so well to feelings of something so strange. Nothing but shattered pieces are left for us, it seems, for us to sit and hold on to that once made up our dreams. It's all behind us now, it's past, we're moving on. It's all behind us now, we know we've got to be strong. Try to believe we'll have a new start, we've waited so long to see. Try to believe what we know in our heart, we can't be wrong to dare to dream. Sometimes the days seem so long, it's easy to drift away to a happier place and time where everything's okay. I long to be in that place. Is it any wonder why there I can be all I want, free again to fly?
Hi everyone, my name is Scott Simpkins. I was injured about 5.5 years ago, August of 2000. I was mountain biking out in western Colorado. While there I hit a jump and wound up flipping over backwards. I lost my orientation and fell from 8 feet or higher. I landed on the side of my head and I wound up breaking 3 bones in my neck, C4, 5, and 6, which instantly left me paralyzed from shoulders down. And I stayed that way for at least 6 months. All I was able to do was shrug my shoulders. For that 6 months, I probably spent 5, 6, 7 hours a day just staring at my hands, trying to get them to move just out of sheer force of will. And it was really a dark time in my life.
I'm Jeannie Scholler. This is my husband, Chris Scholler. We're just trying to find what's going on. You know, we're in a situation, I think anybody who's in this situation never thinks you'll be here, and you don't know anything about it. You know, we'd watch Christopher Reeve and Dana Reeve on television and not have any idea what they were really going through. That under the level of injury, nothing works. And it was such a shock to us to find out the unimaginable complications and repercussions and difficulties that go along with dealing with spinal cord injury. And our daughter is 21. She modeled. She was an actress. She sang. She was musical. You know, it's just to see that young life just halted is heartbreaking.
My name is Melissa Pitts. I'm a mom of twin sons, the second of whom suffered a spinal cord injury during delivery. He has a cervical spinal cord injury and is paralyzed from the upper chest down with no movement or no sensation. After Alex was born, I used to think of hope as a bad thing. I didn't want to have to think about home, I just needed to think about what life was going to be and getting used to life as it was that day. I didn't want to hold on to hope because I thought that it might be self-defeating. I didn't want to hope for something and hold on to something that may not be true.
I was told by my colleagues, my supervisors, everybody, by NIH, there's no hope for spinal cord injury. Why are you wasting your time? So Christopher really taught me that. He said the first priority must be hope.
Well, I think this is the one place what we started with that we felt like, okay, somebody really cares. I mean, there's somebody who, or a group of people who are really working hard to take us to the next level. You know, there are a smattering of rehab places that will certainly help you survive in a wheelchair. There are places that, if you're going to recover on your own, can certainly help you get to there through physical rehabilitation. But where do we go from there? You know, we've been there for the last 10 years, and it's just now the knowledge that the spine can regenerate, you know, that nerves can grow, is just now coming to the forefront. So this was one of the first places that we contacted where there is hope. And when, I mean, just seeing my daughter's face when she started moving her hands, you know, just that hope that comes back, the light comes back in her eyes. It's like, oh, this might work, you know, I may get something back. Not everybody's going to do that, but we're almost there, and we're so close. And having a place like this, where that's their focus, that's what they do. And if we can just get the money and the support and the backing, not just private but public at the same time, that's what it's going to take.
When, you know, when I am cured, you know, what will it mean to me? Probably one of the first things I'd like to do is run up the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum just like Rocky, you know, and celebrate, and I guess give my niece and nephew a real hug. My nephew was born within 2 weeks of my injury, 2 weeks after I was injured. So he doesn't know me any other way than this chair. And my niece was just born 4 months ago. So neither one of them know me. To them, Uncle Scott always sits down, and that just breaks my heart. I'd also want to give my mom a huge hug because of all the time that she's put my needs ahead of hers.
It is the community that gives me the motivation every day to come in and continue working. Otherwise, I don't think I can do this I've been doing this for 25 years, and it's the people who drive my motivation to do this.
But after 5 years, I view hope differently now. In Washington, D.C. this spring, about a month ago in May, I heard somebody speaking from the Christopher Reeve Foundation, and he was talking about Christopher Reeve. And he said Christopher Reeve adjusted to being in his wheelchair, but he never accepted that he would be in the wheelchair for the rest of his life. And I think that's what I hope for Alex. But I think striving for a cure and holding on to hope is going to give him the continued drive, and I think it's going to give him the continued motivation that's going to maximize Alex's options and enhance his possibility to be independent and successful and have a long, meaningful life. So now I know that hope is a good thing.
After I give everybody a hug, I'd probably run the steps again just because I could.